Hi, my name is Louis Dover, and today I'm going to show you how to change out your wall-mounted TV to a newer model and properly connect it. When you're changing out your wall-mounted TV, your mounts are already in, so all you'll need is a screwdriver and a sharp instrument to cut the box. When you're cutting open the box, be very careful to lift up on the box as you're pulling the sharp blade through. Do not let the blade get too deep. You do not want to cut your new TV. When you're unpacking a TV, make sure you, when you're taking it out, first take out the styrofoam that's holding the TV into the box. And as you're pulling the TV out, make sure you gather up all the directions, all the setup guides, and lay them out and double check them against the directions to make sure you have everything you're supposed to have. Let me show you how it's done. When you pull your TV out of the box, make sure you put it on a flat, stable surface that has a little padding and lay it down flat. Newer TVs shouldn't be tipped on their side. Once you get your TV out of the box and it's safely sitting, take all the contents from the box, set them out, lay them out, and check them against the packing sheet so you make sure you have everything you're supposed to have. When you're placing your brackets on the back of the TV, one of the first things you need to make sure you look for is the adjustment knobs. The brackets, they actually have a right and a left side. The adjustment knobs need to be facing on the outside so you can reach behind the TV to loosen and tighten the brackets so you can adjust the tilt on your TV so that you have the proper angle. When you're tightening your TV, make sure you tighten the screws down, but don't over tighten. You want them snug, but you don't want them to pull so hard they reshape the back of your TV, because that'll actually add to the chance that it'll break loose. Once you get your brackets fastened onto the back, it's important to see where your components are going to hook up to. And you need to find your power inlet on the back of your TV. A lot of times a mistake people make will be they'll hang their TV before they attach their power cord, and with the power cords most of the time being attached directly into the back of the TV to save space, you have to take your TV back down, plug it in, and then rehang it. Like I said before, it's important to look at the back of your TV, know where everything plugs up. I highly recommend that you go ahead and plug all your components up before you hang your TV, because the backs of modern TVs, the component attachment area is normally it's hard to get to. It's pretty inaccessible once the TV is on the wall. You'd have to take your TV back off multiple times to plug everything up. So I recommend you plug everything in and use the proper equipment. I always buy high quality HDMI cables whenever I do any of my audio or video stuff, because if you just use the ones that come in the box, a lot of times they're substandard, and once you start watching a good show, your picture will change. And we obviously buy good TVs for good pictures. Once you have your brackets on the back of your TV and you're ready to put on the wall mount, most good wall mounts will be adjustable to any set, like we've talked about on the back of the TV, but they're also designed, once you put it on the wall, you can actually slide the TV back and forth. The brackets I have hooks that hook on the top. Once you set it down, you can slide your TV to make sure you get it lined up properly so it's directly in the middle of your bracket where you want it. Once you have everything ready and you're ready to mount your TV, grab a partner. These bigger TVs, although they're not as heavy as the old tube TVs used to be, they're still bulky and hard to handle, and you don't want to drop one and make a $1,000 mistake. So make sure you have a partner or a helper, or in this case my son, here with me. Get all your cables, hang them how you're going to want them to fall once the TV is hung up properly. Carefully place it up, make sure it's on, and line it up. Here's how you do it. Once you have the TV up, make sure it's securely fastened, and then you can put the locking mechanisms on, which we'll do in just a second. But I wanted you to notice, I actually leave the plastics on around the TV until you get it hung up, because to me it gives me a place to grab. Your hand oil, your body oil is actually bad for the screen of modern TVs, and it actually is hard to get off. And if you take them off the wrong way with just using like a window cleaner, you can actually damage the screen of your TV. TV's on the wall. Make sure you put the locking mechanisms in properly. If you don't do this, you risk your TV falling off the wall. Once your TV's securely mounted to the wall, your next step is to plug it in. Always plug in your high-end electronics into surge protectors. It gives it added security in case your electrical system has a surge from whatever reason, to protect your high-end equipment. Once you have everything hooked up and back into place and all your electronics have been taken care of, put the batteries in your remote, turn your TV on. Most TVs come up with their own setup menu as soon as you turn the TV on. They give you pretty simple directions for you to go step by step to set up your TV to work properly for you. Just a real quick recap. If you're going to change your older TV out for a new model, make sure you have all the right tools. Make sure you have room to lay the TV out flat. When you take the TV out of the box, lay the contents out. Double check against the packing list. You want to make sure you have everything you're supposed to. While the TV's down, take a good look at it. Make sure you know where all the audio video hookups are, including the power cord. When you go to put the brackets on, make sure you put the right side on the proper side and the left one on the proper side. This will help you adjust the angle of your TV later. When you're ready, get assistance. Go ahead and hook the TV up. Then securely mount it onto the wall. Once it's securely mounted onto the wall, center it for the room. Once it's centered, add the locking mechanisms. Once that's done, you need to grab your remote, go ahead in the startup menu. Once all that's done, just enjoy your new TV.